this country is in trouble, and the time for excuses is over. No more excuses. No more excuses from my colleagues on the other side of the aisle, but most importantly of all, no more excuses from my colleagues on this side of the aisle. We have had a tumultuous year of sorts, but in the eyes of the American people, they've been watching from afar, wondering when this body, the People's House, will stand up in defense of the people who send us here.
Republican Representative Chip Roy with a great question and calling out his own side in a bold way. I like the beginning of this. Watch a lot more of what he had to say, because he says it very well.
When is this going to stop? When are my Republican colleagues going to put up or shut up? We have bills voting down impeaching Alejandro Mayorkas. They go down. We have bills trying to cut spending, and we have games being played by appropriators right here. Sitting in the Rules Committee night before last, I had appropriators looking at me and talking about the side deals that were cut to keep spending money, to set up funds in slush funds. That's the way this town operates. Slush funds, backroom deals, continuing to spend money we don't have. I am sick and tired of it. I didn't come here for second place. I didn't come here for more excuses. I didn't come here to have the Speaker of the House assume the position and in 17 days pass a continuing resolution off the floor of this House through suspension of the rules. $400 billion, including an extension of the Farm Bill that doesn't do anything about the Chinese Communist Party ownership of our lands. Doesn't do anything to protect small ag and to protect small ranchers from big ag and all of the big corporate adventures getting rich based on the policies from this body. When is it going to be enough? Is $34 trillion of debt not enough? $2 trillion deficits not enough? Another American dying from fentanyl or from cartels? Terrorists coming across our southern border not enough? Our babies being put in ovens in Israel not enough? We have the Senate yesterday who chose expansion of the Internal Revenue Service over standing with Israel. And what are my Republican colleagues doing? They are all too happy to have this vote go down today and get on their airplanes and go home for turkey at Thanksgiving. Why aren't we putting another bill on the floor of the House right now and sending it over to the Senate to shove it down their throats, to say that we Republicans stand for cutting spending? We Republicans stand for standing with Israel. We Republicans stand for securing the border of the United States. No, let's just go back and go raise some money so we can do more fundraisers, so we can then try to get elected, so we can come back here and offer more excuses for why we don't get the job done.
I mean, this dude is my favorite Republican. I agree with nearly everything he said. And his explanation of why is exactly spot on. It's because the Republicans in Congress do not care about governing. All they care about is raising money, going on TV, getting famous, and getting reelected. That's all they care about. Creating wedge issues that keep the public in fear and on edge while they do nothing, not one concrete thing to improve people's lives. And all they do also is eat their own, which at the very least makes it a little bit less likely they win power again. Because just look, Mike Johnson, while yes, he's trying to suspend the rules to get a continuing resolution passed, to get the budget to continue, to get the country to not default on its own obligations. But look, he's in there just a little bit of time. And watch the great beauty, Steve Bannon, already come after him.
And I don't mean to get on you, but we're going to get on you because you're on the clock, brother. Christian, biblical viewpoint or not, you're on the clock. You told us yesterday, and you're running up on Fox all the time, you're spending way too much time on Murdoch News. Murdoch News does not run the deal. You should understand that your predecessor was on Murdoch News all the time, and you saw what happened to him, and now he's so viciously insane. He's trying to throw punches, and he's walking around. He's stirring the pot. He's got 17 men. He's going to come after all these guys in the district.
So this is what you got. A bunch of children fighting each other, refusing to work even within their own party, let alone the horrible prospect of working across the aisle. You're on the clock. You better not ever work with those Democrats again. You better not ever get anything done for this country again. Sad, disgusting, ridiculous. But go Chip Roy. I like him a lot. I'm Ben Gleib for Rebel HQ. Check out my Instagram @Ben Gleib for lots more content and stand-up comedy clips. Good talk.